Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. Welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara, all relations, and the fire horse here is
Hmm.
suddenly kicked off into high gear, and we're in this correspondence or this convergence point right now.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of cool things that are about to happen. I think there's going to be a lot of masks that are going to fall first and foremost. We're going to see a lot of exposés and different things. I think this energy right now is to maintain your survival instinct,
Hmm.
mainly like that fight or flight mode, and just calming that down. And I shared a few, I'm going to post another video today, but on the a few basics on that. But I was thinking of this theme, Ryan, and
Hmm.
I was like, damn, like, isn't this just about surrendering with direction? This year, like we have to let go and allow the energy to move, but we also have to have sovereignty and agency and be able to like twist our fate in a sense. Um,
Doesn't this remind you of The Untethered Soul by
yeah. The cover too, yeah. Michael
mm,
Singer, yeah.
Michael Singer, that's his
Very
name. Right.
yeah, true.
Hmm. What is the goal of this podcast today? Seeing how this is the first podcast in the lunar year.
I think just give people the rules of things that can give
Hmm.
them greater potency, greater charge. It's all about I think building up that velocity and the momentum for yourself, but
Hmm.
also remaining very grounded. So you asked me a question actually, Ryan G, in the group. I'd like to answer it on here.
Oh,
So
right.
last year for you, it was a very structural year. So you set
Hmm.
up a lot of foundational work. And
Hmm.
now this year, it's kind of like you're ready to hunt or you're ready to like go for what you want. It's
Hmm.
more of a spotlight year rather than a scaffolding year or building year. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, it's like you've done the inner work last year, and now
Hmm.
this year is like ready to rock rocket off, launch off. Yeah. Someone says he's
Demotivate.
wearing all black because of security at night. Yeah, brother. Yeah, if you can avoid it, right, is what we said. So that's
If you
fine.
can avoid
Just
it,
have
right.
something else on you that's red, or can find a way to do that, a marker or something.
I
Go
mean,
for it.
usually the bar has some parasols or whatever, or like a red straw or something red. I mean, I have like
Yeah.
red socks, a red undershirt, red boxer shorts. I gave my red beats to my little brother as he left for work. Made sure my
Yeah.
parents are wearing like at least something red.
Well, it's just colorful, but you want vibration of vitality, right? Because
Hmm.
white and black is kind of morning colors. Ryan says he's wearing beige, so it doesn't count.
I swear
Uh,
this is beige. It's like it's just like milk coffee.
right. Okay, got you. A latte or something, right?
Latte, yeah.
Hey
We
there,
had like a
Ellie.
5 minute
Anybody
discussion
else?
whether this was white or, or like white brown before this podcast. But anyway, we're not allowed to argue today.
Right. No arguing or harsh words. What was the other
Mm.
one?
No black
Don't
and
cut your
white.
hair or nails, right?
Don't cut your hair and nails. Let's see. In the Telegram group, we
And
said,
don't take out the
um,
trash, I think it was, or something like that.
those people take out the trash. Don't argue harsh words or use harsh words. Don't cut your hair or nails. Don't wear black or white if you can avoid it. That's it,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Nice. And I think right now is a lot of things happening at once, right? So
Hmm.
there's Ramadan, there's Lent, there's
Well, Ramadan is coming up, yeah.
and a lot of well, we just ended Shivaratri, and that already is a very spiritually disciplined
Hmm.
celebration. So it's almost like purification, renewal, reset time. Like with the solar
Hmm.
eclipse coming as well, it's
Hmm.
like a complete reset for all of us.
True. I
And
mean,
even
tomorrow you have Ash Wednesday for the
yeah,
Catholics. So it
yeah,
almost seems like very funny that every religious or every religion has a moment of fasting or a moment of
yeah,
spiritual and or religious discipline within one week.
exactly. exactly. Yeah. That's what makes it such a potent point right now for all of us. It's like a convergence point where we have to reflect on what
Hmm.
we're really letting go of and what we're bringing into this fire horse year, really.
Hmm.
And like I was going
So,
to say in my other video, is like 3 days are going to feel like 3 weeks of lessons. So, yeah,
also, wait a minute. The coming 3 days
yeah,
is still gonna be a lot of bullshit.
yeah.
Uh,
But it's good because it's a good way for us to like reattune and really like double down on our characters, right? Because it's almost like if we
okay.
don't double down, this year will make us double down. So we might as well do it with our
Might as
agency.
well
And
do it, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
instead of being forced into it, which is annoying. It's like being forced into fire horse energy is kind of annoying because
All right.
it
Then
feels
I have to
jarring,
ask.
it feels
Uh-huh.
competitive, it feels aggressive. So I think we have to really balance out our calm this year so that we
Hmm.
can maintain this like this fire horse energy, right? Like surrendering with direction is what I said, right? So there's a grace of God of just going in that direction, but at the same time, it's like we have to have a purpose, some kind of meaning that we're leaning towards.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's bring up Michael Singer for a little bit because I keep seeing that pattern again. What is the main
Okay.
lesson of the untethered soul? That is, of course, relevant to this horse year.
I would say like let go of attachments or like let go of different things that are weighing you down is a big part of it because it mainly comes from your ego mind and the way that Michael Singer, I've read it like in college time, so I don't really remember the basic premise of that.
Hmm.
But I think his two books, Surrender Experiment and Unto Their Soul, were quite similar in their message, which was basically like when you're untethered, you're not bound to anything, right? It's like you're not stuck to one place, you're not bound to one rule, you're not stuck to one dogma. You can freely move and you remain fluid, sort of
Hmm.
like Bruce Lee said, right? Be like water throughout this process. So, yeah, it's something similar to that, but also having the masculine drive and direction to get us to the finish line, you know?
I see. I see. The way I've learned it was like 4 years ago. That's one of the main books I was reading almost daily. And the
Yeah,
way I understood it was if the universe gives you whatever it gives you, you must learn to surrender to it. However,
yeah,
you must not forget your due diligence. So let's say I'm a janitor and a storm breaks out. Then I must, accept, whatever happens, but also do my absolute best within my role to handle the situation.
right.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's complicated, brother, because all these non-dual people, they speak of detachment, but it's like detachment without love is kind of it's missing the point, I think. Personally, this is
Okay.
my perspective. Um, because if you lose out on that heart energy and you're just detached, you're just a witness and you're not a participant in this movie anymore. So I think it needs to be a combination of observer mode, watching everything happen, but also being able to tweak, engineer, move things
Mm,
around when it's needed. So sort of like a crocodile, right? The Makara, it waits for the right moment to strike and then it goes. It preserves energy, and then right moment to strike, it goes.
mm,
Right. So it's sort of like that. It's like we're charging up all this energy from 2020 onwards to now. And it's like now it's gonna like the karma's gonna take off, basically.
mm. So then talking about the horseshoe itself, would you say that merely taking bold action is enough, or is there more to this?
I would say it's more about visibility than boldness. Boldness is,
Mm,
of course, important. You have to be bold and like use the energy that's coming at you, that fight or flight, like I was talking about, right? When you feel that anxiousness, you sometimes need to move with it.
hmm
You can't stay stuck in the anxiety of the future pending. So yeah, I would say visibility, like put yourself out there, show up anyway, play your role or your character the best way that you can. And try not to be sedentary, try not to back away from things too much. It's going to be tough, of course. However, see if you're like, I don't want to go, I don't want to do it, I don't want to, that feeling has to go.
mm
So however way you want to do it, that's according to you. Okay.
mm.
So yeah, welcome, Dorje Will.
Yeah,
All
Doji
right.
will.
So how much time do we have left?
15.
Okay, cool. So about this fire horse here, I've been thinking about ways for us to sort of future project and use Primal Sutra's energy for the betterment of our collective and all of us. I've been thinking of ways to like how can we give massive value to people that don't know about any of this stuff, right? They
Mm,
don't know about chakras, don't know about mystery school, don't know about any of this stuff. And just that grassroots, like giving to people one on one. So I think actually working with Shani's energy, which is a Saturn energy,
mhm,
will be actually very good. And the way you activate that is by being kind to everybody, not just selective kindness, right? You're kind to the cashier, you're kind to the person who is the security guard or the janitor or the maid, right? And by doing that, he will actually start to give you good favors and bring you that luck element and that quality to that. Because if you help them or you're kind to them, it's almost like you get that kindness in return through some
mm.
other means. So, highly recommend that, guys. Just I know it's like a time for rage bait and like roasting each other and stuff like that, but really, kindness is the game changer here.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I got nothing to add to that. Being kind is pretty high up there, frequency wise.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Mm, mm.
And I think that kindness also has got to reflect towards ourselves too, you know? It's like we could be so kind to others, but forget about being kind to ourselves. And that happens through the self-talk a lot of times.
So
So
remind
just
me,
treating ourselves like a parent.
fair enough. But how does kindness towards others and self help us within this horse year?
Well, the horse here is going to favor people that are like really momentum builders or they have that sense of drive.
hmm
But it's going to also expose weak immune systems and people who haven't been doing that work of like mind, body, spirit work. It's going to become very obvious that these people haven't been doing their stuff, right? Um, so I think, what was your question again? Why the
How,
kindness, you said? Or
yes.
so I think kindness at a baseline sort of raises your own frequency. And so the lower
Mm,
energies that are coming through right now with the ideas of civil war and these ideas of destruction coming through can be transmuted well. Like having the gratitude and the kindness will really work as a recycling energy for all these lower dense timelines that are trying to like bleed through. So that's, I would say, yeah, the biggest shift. Uh,
I see.
but it's not only kindness, it's like you have to have kindness with backbone, with spine, right? And
Mm,
that's what it's really about. Like being someone of high character, but also being giving, being generous, being magnanimous. It's almost like a divine royalty that I see it, this energy of
mm,
this year. It's like everybody's going to, some are going to try to step into their sovereignty, some will get pushed there or forced there, or forced into the spotlight. Like, hey, you have to now give a presentation in front of 1,000 people audience right now, and you're going,
right.
"What? I didn't prep for this. Wait, you? I don't have more time. You mean? Yeah, no, you're there." So that's kind of the energy of this year. Is you're going to be pushed towards different things, and it's like the universe is kind of seeing how you respond to all of these things. And I think the greatest response is just ease. effortlessness,
Mm.
nonchalance, you know?
I was thinking about neutrality, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Neutrality for sure. Because neutrality is important to have too. If we're not bringing
Mm.
in old, carrying baggage or, keeping stuff from the past or old loops into this new timeline and bringing it up, right? It's almost like our nervous system is battling our old selves and our new selves. That's how I'm experiencing the ascension symptoms, at least.
I see.
Because I noticed yesterday, it was like I was trying to prove something, I realized. Then I
Mm.
was like, wait a second, I shouldn't be proving this. I should embody this, right? I should actually feel into this before I try to get some kind of validation or something like this from it. So I just kind of zoomed out and then I answered from my heart. And I think I'm going to start doing that more frequently. Also, the reason why I'm not wearing sunglasses in this video right now is I want to show up. I don't want to hide
Mm.
behind it anymore. I think I just got to show up and just be myself fully and just shine like that, without any like bullet points or like trying to
Mm.
create a script and all the performance has to die right now, I feel like.
I see.
Yeah, the four immeasurables are the foundation to the proper temple. Could you share on that, Dorje Will, a little bit on the four immeasurables if you can just unmute? You don't need to show yourself. Give some massive value to our audience there.
Mm.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Yo,
Will?
yo.
Hey, how are you doing? Happy
Chilling.
New Year.
Indeed.
Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I got my kid in the back of the car, so I'm driving here. So I don't got too long, but I'll drop
All good.
some love here. So we got the four measurables. It's one of like the foundational components of Tibetan Buddhism.
Mm.
But basically, it's like a core practice, and it's basically just a contemplation. It's always like a little prayer you do before doing any type of practice, but it's
Mm.
something that you can utilize throughout your day. It's like a fourfold process, and it starts with loving kindness,
Mm.
and that's what you guys been talking about. It's like kindness,
Yeah.
and with that is What comes next is compassion, and then after that, it's sympathetic joy.
Mm.
And then after
Mm,
that, it's equanimity. And so usually the four measurables, it's four lines of four different prayers where I pray that all beings are blessed with love and kindness. And I
mm,
have compassion for the suffering of all beings. I pray that in knowing of this suffering, I can help others find joy through the process and the struggle.
Mm.
And in doing so, may we all, as a result, have equanimity throughout life.
Mm.
Because obviously,
beautiful.
naturally, we're going to have the ebb and flow of expansions and contractions, but the equanimity is the key. And so these four immeasurables are basically saying, regardless of how reality is quantifying itself in a negative or positive manner, this is immeasurable, and it can always be there for us when we're in our expansions or our contractions.
Mm. Powerful. So it's almost like you're giving yourself a vow in a sense that's
Yeah,
bringing room and like extra blessings and energy from that as well.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
right.
beautiful.
That's right. Yeah, man, it's the
Awesome, man.
foundation. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna leave it
Mm.
at that, man. Thank you
Thank
guys so
you.
much for the opportunity to speak.
Yeah, awesome, brother. Thank you so much.
Hey, I
Thank
love you
you,
guys.
Will,
Many
All
and say
right.
hi for
blessings.
to the kids for me.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, blessings.
All
Cheers.
Take
right,
care,
peace.
bro. Awesome. We're immeasurables, guys. Take notes.
Mm.
Okay. I hope you have a great start to your year,
Mm-hmm.
your lunar year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's going to be a lot of shifts for a lot of individuals. It's just like you already know what your greatest self wants you to do, ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it feels easy to procrastinate and like push it till the last second. Because sometimes our nervous system feels like it needs to feel that whoa, like that danger or that risk to take action at times.
Yeah.
And I think if we just stay in the wish fulfilled and we're just like, it's already done, let's just move anyway, or like the mission is complete, let's move anyway, so we can build up that momentum from a
Hmm.
baseline like feeling of like it's already there, like we've already got it, you know.
I think you
Yeah.
said it like a few months ago. As long as you
Mm,
can breathe, you can move. And if I can move, I can get results.
mm.
I
It's
think
sort of
this
like move
is
or be moved, right?
move or be
This year.
moved. Well said. Well said. So that's
Mm,
based on and the stories that we've told to each other the last few
yeah.
days. Like I feel inspired to take more of a leadership role within the current businesses that I take part in, and because it's almost like the universe keeps telling me, take on leadership roles, show more initiative around the topics of leadership, and if no one wants to do it,
Yeah.
fuck it, you do it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the thing, man. Like years ago, I would look at all these speakers and leaders and I'd be like, oh, damn, I wish I could do that or say that or have that. But
Mm,
nowadays, it's just like, fuck, why don't I do it first? Why don't I be the pioneer and take all the arrows? Fuck it. Like I'm going straight
fuck
into
it.
the
Well
fire.
said.
And
Uh,
yeah, it's like that infinite flame that Paramahamsa Yogananda talks about, right? The infinite flame of God that we have to activate this fire horse here for sure.
mm,
Mm.
mm. Right, let me read this out real quick. From Doshe Will, here's a simple excerpt with a prayer. The Four Immeasurable Worlds prayer is a Buddhist practice designed to cultivate limitless love, compassion, joy, and equanimity towards all beings. It is frequently recited to develop a boundless open heart, often using the formula, may all beings have happiness, and it causes be free from suffering, and its causes never be separated from joy and abide in equanimity. Thank you, Will. So we
May
have
all
like,
beings have happiness and its causes be free from suffering and its causes never be separated from joy and abide in equanimity. Thank you.
mm, mm,
Woo! That's powerful. Yeah. And the thing about it is all beings, guys, right? Omahum, right? It's all
mm,
beings. It's not just, oh, I'll just do it for my loved ones, right? They'll be free from suffering and their causes. No, it's like that expansiveness of the love towards the collective because we're in this collective karma together. Let's share in that love frequency, that harmonious frequency, the compassion frequency, and
mm,
tie it all together. Yeah,
mm.
sweet.
So out of curiosity, has the family an already idea of where we're heading next, or should we still wait?
Hmm. I think they already know.
Mm,
I think they're just not telling us.
mm,
And I honestly think you will find little moments of light in the darkest places. And this goes out
mm,
to anybody listening right now. If you're in darkness, if you're in suffering right now, understand, don't get wrapped up in the illusion of this thing. Okay? It's a game after all. Just zoom out of the suffering and realize you're an infinite being with pure
mhm,
potential.
mhm. I think we should
Straight
end it
up.
with that. You are a being with
Yeah,
pure potential and learn how to play the game.
absolutely.
But then on
So be
that,
it. Swaha. Thank you guys.
Swaha.
May the flow be with you.